Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Jim Masters Show Live. How are all of you? So nice to see your happy faces. Welcome to our entertainment lifestyle talk show series where we're bringing back that lost art of conversation. I see lots of comments already here. We welcome everybody. If you are watching on our YouTube channel, which of course you are, we would love it if you subscribe to the channel. That's right. Give it some love, subscribe to it, and share the channel. Share it on your Facebook pages, share it wherever you'd like to share it. Share it on highway billboards, share it at bus depots, wherever you want to share it. Let everybody know about the YouTube channel, Jim Masters TV, and our series, the Jim Masters Show Live Entertainment Lifestyle Talk Show series. We have been doing this series for almost a year now with over 375 live episodes with incredible guests, amazing guests, inspiring conversations, entertainment, light, love, levity, and our famous Lovity with guests from Broadway, Hollywood, television, film, music, sports, culinary arts, inspiration, comedy, you name it. They're here with me on our show. And sometimes we just have shows where it's you and I, the Lovities. The viewers call themselves the Lovities because in the summertime I said Lovity when I was combining light, love, and levity, and the rest is history. So this show is filled with Lovity. We've branded Lovity as part of our show. The viewers have said, I'm Mr. Lovity. This is Lovity Hall. And they're part of our cool Lovity squad. Literally from all around the world, our viewers come. And they're very interactive too. They comment and they wish us well and each other well and our guests well. And I think that's really cool. We've created quite an interesting and unique and very special place here on our Entertainment Lifestyle Talk Show series. Again, as many of you know, or if you're just joining us for the first time, I do this work professionally as a television and radio and multimedia personality, presenter, host, journalist, actor, writer, producer, stage MC, voiceover artist. I've done it on television, radio, and multimedia stage for a number of years. And last year, we created this series to bring back the lost art of conversation, to connect all of us, to put smiles on people's faces. We all get something out of it, too. We all learn. We all have fun and knowledge building. And it's just a cool time. It's a cool place to come and share with entertainment and more. And we're still celebrating this beautiful, beautiful glass that came in from Maureen in Arizona. It says, Mr. Lovity, #Masters Mantras. So we've been using this. We toast you and you and you and you and you, and we welcome you to the Jim Masters Show Live. How's everybody doing? Let's check in with our faithful viewers who watch us every single night and then some. We are here live, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific on the Jim Masters Show Live. We also do bonus shows and special episodes at earlier times as well. Usually that happens on the weekends when we have a special guest who's in an international time zone where it's a little later. We'll try to accommodate them, or we'll do something a little bit earlier. We do surprise shows, pop-up shows. We're not just about guest interviews. This is a variety talk show. So sometimes we're on location. Sometimes we've done St. Patrick's Day episodes, foodie festival episodes. This is the kind of show where something different happens all the time. The same theme as an entertainment lifestyle talk show series of the past, where you had guests and viewer interaction and all kinds of cool things that would happen with different segments of the show. So that's what I love about this particular show. It isn't just the same old every day. You know, you don't tune in and see me doing or saying the same thing or, you know, plucking the same guitar just every single day. I am here with all of you to have a good time and to come together and really bring back that lost art of conversation. So we welcome you. We've got a very special guest who's joining us, special guest songstress and songwriter. Queen Andrea Black is joining us in just a second. We look forward to having her here. First, we want to welcome our fantastic Lovities. Again, subscribe. I would love it. We really would love it. And it does help the show big time. And if you've already subscribed, thank you. I'd love it maybe if you tell some friends and neighbors and family to check out the show and subscribe. We had Dan McCormick on last night. He absolutely loved being a guest on the show, and I loved having him on the show. Hopefully, we're trying to put together having a lunch soon in the city in New York to get together. What happens is on this show, if the guests aren't already friends of mine before the show has started, before they've been a guest on my show, we end up becoming friends and staying connected. And that has always happened, even in my professional work in television and radio, people that I've come across, we end up becoming friends after the interaction. So last night was really cool, and Dan shared the video all over. People have been watching it all over the world. They've been watching it all day long, all of our episodes. Don't forget, you can binge watch all of our episodes on our YouTube channel as well. If you're on the Facebook page, make sure you click like and make sure you click follow as well. Very important to click follow on the Facebook page, because Facebook is going to be getting rid of likes. They're going to be eliminating likes and eliminating the people who've liked a page. So make sure you click follow. Very important you click follow. Very important. Follow me, follow you. Phil Collins sang that song. How are our Lovedies? Hey, Lovedy Squad, it's good to see all of you. And if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say Lovedy Squad, oh, you'll find out in just a second. Anybody who watches is part of our Lovedies, male, female, senior, youngster. On this show, it doesn't matter where you come from or your income or political views, religious views, height, weight, eye color, income, zip code, none of it. Everybody's welcome to join us and have a good time. Like Merlin is watching here in Canada. She's in Canada. We're in the United States, in the greater New York area between New York and Boston on the southern New England coast. That's where we are. And Merlin is here and says, hi, Jim and all Lovedies. Good to see you as well, Merlin, and welcome to the show from Canada. From Florida, Mary Bishop is here. Hello, Jim and Lovedy friends. Good to see Mary. Willie is here. Hello, my dear friends. Hello, Jim. Good to see you with the tulips as well. Got tulips in the back there, Willie. See them? Wrong hand. Right there. Right there. There you go. Next to the jazz saxophone player and the TV awards, you have there's the tulips there. So Willie is watching from the Netherlands, and Anne Wozniak. Good evening, Jim and Lovedies. Hope your day has been fantastic. It sure has, and I hope your day has been fantastic as well. Anne in Jacksonville, Florida. Juanita in South Africa. Hello, Jim and Lovedies Squad. Hope you all had a wonderful day. We still are. It's only 7:15 here, so the day is still going strong. I was really busy today on the air with several shows to host on the air on Close Up Radio, and interviewed some really fascinating people. One of the people I interviewed was a certified life coach who's also an end of life coach. And that was a very inspiring conversation. One of the other hats that I wear in my professional work in television, radio host. So good to have you with us, Amy. And I think you're in Mississippi right now, right? Scott Davis is here. Greetings from Scott Davis. Welcome, Scott, to the show. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and share it. Almetra is here. Welcome and blessings to you as well. Almetra inspires. Good to have you with us, and welcome to the Jim Masters Show live, and everybody here that's watching. Linda says, good evening, Mr. Lovedy. Good evening, Lovedy. It's good to see you in Florida. Linda and Kathleen in New York City. Hey, Jim. Hope you had a good day. Hi, everyone. Welcome, Kathleen in New York City. Good to have you with us as well. And no snow where we are. I know you guys are talking about snow. We haven't had snow here for a while. It's actually warm and beautiful. It's not like Florida, but it's getting warmer and warmer and warmer, and we love it. And hello to all the beautiful Lovedies from Ann in Southern California. Good to see you, Ann. We love when you're here. And Willie, welcome to the Lovedies, the new Lovedies joining us as well. Absolutely. I concur. I agree. Thank you very much. Wandering and Young. I like that. I've never heard Lovedies, but I think it's fantastic. Thank you very much. What happened was I was saying the show in the summertime was about light, love, and levity, positive energy, inspiration, good conversations, amazing guests, entertainment, and more. And I said, I slipped up and said love and levity too fast. So I said Lovedy. And now that's branded with the show. And I'm Mr. Lovedy, and the viewers are the Lovedies and part of our Lovedy squad. This is Lovedy Hall, and it's all about levity. And everybody else seems to love it too, which I think is really, really cool. We've got our very special guest. Again, good checking in with everybody. And we've got a very special musical guest. That's right. Songstress and songwriter, Queen Andrea Black, blends gospel and R&B and jazz into an angelic yet exceptionally powerful, wonderful repertoire of songs. Through her music, she worships and sings of love. That's right. Already she's a Lovedy, right? including her own life experiences too. She was born and raised in Stamford, Connecticut, currently based in New York City as well. Her great-great-grandfather, George D. Hernandez, a tenor, sang light opera and jazz and spiritual songs worldwide. Her late mother came from 8 generations of ministers. She exclaimed that she came out of the womb singing, and she sang incessantly around the house. When her mother discovered her voice, she said it was beautiful, and it sent her back into wonderful, beautiful inspirational moments. We're so excited to have her here. Let's pull up a beautiful picture. I love that one. Isn't that one nice? She's really fantastic, and we've got a lot of great music for you here and so much more. Her music has been featured on in the USA and Russian radio and Piccolo and Moja festivals in Charleston, South Carolina, and White Dog Festival in Belarusia. And she's produced concerts and one-woman shows and jazz venues on Broadway and off-Broadway as well. And she got her start years ago at the Jazz Cultural Center, the theater that is in New York City, where Barry Harris was a partner. She has also shown her work at Club La Mama Theater, the Metropolitan Room, the Triad Theater, and other venues off Broadway. Her sound is distinctive and exquisite musicality-wise, and she blissfully merges sweetness and command into cover and original songs like Gem of a Man and her rendition of Blessed Assurance. My pleasure to welcome her live and direct from New York, the one and only Queen Andrea Black. Queen Andrea, welcome to the show. It's nice to have you with us.
Thank you. So nice to see you and be on the show.
How are you today? You having a good day today?
Fantastic. Fantastic.
That's nice. Well, welcome, because you are now, and the viewers are going to say it within seconds, you are now a lovity. How does that feel?
Wonderful. Great.
It's a beautiful thing to be a lovity, that's for sure. Welcome to our show, and I just want to show you some of the lovity that's coming in here. Willie, who's in Holland, says, welcome, Andrea. And Juanita in South Africa says, welcome to the show, Queen Andrea. Absolutely. And I love this when they do that, when they welcome our guests to the show. How have you been getting by with the pandemic and everything, the social distancing and having to be home a lot and create from home? How have you been staying creative and connected and sane through it all?
Just positive. I've been recording music and writing screenplays and filming my film assignments for school. I've just been extremely busy trying to stay positive and, in the midst of all this isolation.
Has this period inspired you to write even more material? I would imagine, because a lot of people I've been talking to have said, as depressing as some of it has been, there's been some beautiful teachable moments and some beautiful things that have happened as a result. Has it given you pause to write even more inspirational themed music?
It has. One of the songs, I know you can't play it, but one of the songs that I was really inspired during the pandemic was a song called Angels. And
Tell us, that's an amazing project. Tell us about that.
Oh, I wish you could hear it. Well, it's music in the pandemic. And I wanted to inspire people that lost others, loved ones during COVID-19.
Yeah.
And just inspire the world, because we were all going through this together. And I heard this beautiful song by Richard Smallwood, a genius composer.
Yeah.
And I fell in love with that song the first time I heard it. It was almost like being transported to heaven.
Yeah.
And I said, I have to record this song. And then COVID came. I was like, oh, I can't go into the studio. But I said, why don't I put the word out in Women in Music, with that affiliation. And quite a few women contacted me to be the chorus in that. So we recorded it and we videotaped it all at home. Most of the women have home studios like I do. And I included one of my professors, Dee Dee Jackson, who's a multi-Emmy Award winner.
Yeah.
Uh, and he arranged the virtual video. And we just came together on the whole vision and the whole mission. And it just turned out much better than I ever expected.
I want to show you some Lovity coming in from Lovity's New and Old. IDS Home Delivery says, welcome, Andrea. And Kathleen Walker in New York says, welcome, Andrea. And Wandering and Young says, she's beautiful inside and out. Mary Bishop says, welcome, Queen Andrea. Anne in Southern California, one of our regular faithful Lovities on the show. Andrea looks so beautiful. Metra Inspires says, welcome, Andrea, as well. Scott Davis says, great intro. Welcome, Queen Andrea, as well. And Willie in Holland in the Netherlands, where it's late into the hour, says, welcome, Andrea, as well. Just some more welcomes coming in. It feels kind of nice to have all this Lovity, doesn't it?
Yes, yes.
We've always been about that on this show, and I reflect that in the work that I do off this show and my professional life as well. I think it's really important to have positive energy, isn't it?
That's the only way. That's the only way. And it's wonderful when we can transfer that
yes
to one another.
And that's what you've been doing through your music, right? I mean, that's something that truly is near and dear to your heart.
Yes.
How do you describe your music? It's unique in sound. How do you describe it?
It's a fusion of, wow. You know, I want to start by saying my father owned a record shop when I was a child.
You know, that was a very good answer. Even if you had just stopped there, if you said it's a fusion of wow, that's pretty good. Write that down. Use that. That's a good.
I like that.
It's a fusion of wow. That covers it all.
Yes, yes. So I heard so many genres of music: jazz, classical, R&B, blues, country, pop. Of course, I was raised in the church, so gospel, spirituals. Yeah, it's just, it really depends on the song, what you will hear, depending on how the song is composed. You know, some songs sound a little more jazzy, but they all have like a tinge of, you know, soul to the music.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I believe soul music, soul music is coming from the heart.
When did you first get started? I mentioned, you know, the musical background within the family. What were some of those early sources of inspiration for you, the family, and maybe other sources of inspiration that pointed you in this direction of doing this incredible work within the arts, within the musical world?
Well, when I think of being a child, there were no artists in my family that pursued a career. So it was very difficult for my family to understand me, or like, how do you make a living doing that?
Right.
I didn't even know at the time when I was a child that my great-grandfather was a opera singer, sang spirituals, sang jazz, was a composer, was a professor.
He was already gone when you were born, so you didn't get a chance to meet him, right? But
exactly.
Amazing to discover that, huh?
But these things call you, you know, it's a gift from God. You're born with a voice to sing. And I guess I was really inspired by music, you know, just hearing all the music from my father's store and listening to even so much jazz on the radio as a child, you know, Phyllis Hyman and all music, all kinds of music, the Supremes.
Yeah.
Julio Iglesias, Nina Simone.
Nina Simone, yeah, some good choices there. So they have inspired you as well, some of those artists over the years?
Yes, I'm trying to get into the frame here.
I know. Nobody sneeze or everything will fall apart, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say, good thing you're in New York. Hopefully there won't be any building shaking or anything. West Coast, you might have that.
Oh, right. Exactly. Exactly.
So, so for you then realizing that your great great grandfather, is a tenor, did that provide a source of inspiration for you? The more you learned about him and his, time in music.
Certainly. Actually, my grandmother on my father's side told me about him when I was being interviewed on different radio stations and magazines. I wanted to know who he was, and
Yeah,
she really never talked about him. So I asked her a lot of questions: what kind of music he sang, what he was like, send me his reviews from different shows he did. I realized when I sang spirituals that I was so connected to, Go Down Moses and those old spirituals. And then I found out that he sang those songs and also interpreted the meaning when he was, singing at educational institutions. And so I said, oh, that's why I love those songs so much because of him.
exactly. Exactly. How about singing in church through the years for you?
That was, yeah, that was also an inspiration. I was thrown into it because when my mother found out I could sing, she sent me to voice lessons at the age of 11. Um, Here's a little picture of me.
Oh yeah, let's say we'll do a full screenshot so we can.
And
So were you singing then in that
I was
picture?
singing then. Yes, I was singing at recitals with my voice teacher. And I also got into theater, acting and dancing and all that. So that was my passion.
Very
Um,
cool. Yeah. Yeah. And then, so as that was your passion, how did you start to facilitate it? How did you start to um, not only learn and be trained, but actually start performing in the public and have people really notice your talent and your vocal prowess? When did that start happening? Some of those opportunities that started coming your way that allowed your career to progress in a forward movement.
you know, uh, I was going to say before I showed you the picture, my mother pushed me into singing at the church. So, you're going to sing a solo here and there, and it was just something that I enjoyed. Um, and then she said, "Oh, this community center, you need to join there. They have acting, singing, dancing." So we put on all these plays, and I would started doing solo concerts very young in the church. Uh, in the community, I did West Side Story and Colored Girls. That was a drama. The Wiz. So, I knew what I wanted to do at a very young age, and all of that I got as a child just propelled me to, you know, go forth into it.
And did you know then what style you wanted to sing and perform, or were you still finding yourself, finding your way, finding your voice?
I never thought about style. I I don't think I was finding my voice. Sang. I just sang, and I had like a jazzy feel. I had a pop feel, like a little Diana Ross. Sounded a little like Angela Bofill. But my own distinct sound. I just sang, and I never really thought about it. People would say to me, you have a very distinctive sound, and I think that's because I never tried to sound like anyone. I just sang.
Hmm. Exactly. So would you be considered a soprano, alto? How would they define your voice?
That's it. I like that you said that because I am a soprano, but my voice is mixed.
Mm.
It's a mixed voice, so it's hard for people to tell what I am. And
And
often I like, go ahead.
you can tailor it or sort of customize how it sounds based on the material, right?
Exactly. Like I did a show once, I wrote a show on Marian Anderson. who you know is a contralto. So
Hmm.
I took all of my songs way down, and it was incredible to sing in that range, you know?
Mm, yeah, I would imagine. Yeah, absolutely. What happens to you? And we're going to show some material. And were you performing something for us too, live? You're going to do a song live or something as well?
Sure, sure.
So stay tuned, everybody. We're going to have that for you as well, and you get a chance to really sample her incredible voice. You know, as you were going along and you're performing, what happens to you? Are you transported to another place when you are singing these songs, when you are entertaining and performing? Does something wash over you? Is there levity? I mean, does something happen to you when you're doing what you love doing so much? I mean, we're blessed to be people who get to do what we love and share it with the world. And I know there is something, it's even sometimes hard to put in words what that feeling is when you're really doing it and you're fully in and you're fully engaged and you love it. What happens to Queen Andrea when that moment arrives and you're out there and you're performing, whether it's the studio, on stage, whatever it may be?
Hmm. Well, it's funny you said that too, because when I sing, I really go into a zone, and I really connect very much with God's love. You said levity. I connect with God's love, and I just go with the feeling that is within me. It doesn't matter what I'm singing. Um, and I just feel like I'm being taken over, you know, the anointing just comes through. Uh, it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. It's very, very healing for me.
Yeah.
And I know it's very healing for others who listen to it. I can get lost in that place. And I think that that's a good thing because you're not thinking about really a selfful, prideful sense, but you really are going into the soul of the song and what it means to you, not trying to sing it like another artist, but what do you have inside to say? What do you have to say
Mm.
to the audience? I think that's very important in music.
And does that sometimes change too, based on what's going on in your life, as far as what your message to the audience might be at that given moment, that given time in your life?
Sure, yes, yes. There's one song I want to sing tonight, and it definitely is at another level just because of my life experiences and what I've gone through in my life. When I sang the song maybe 15 years ago, I'm not the same person as I was then. I mean, I am, but
Mhm.
I'm not. You
Right.
know?
A lot of life has been lived and experiences have happened. We'll share that. Yeah, I look forward to that. What we can do is we can share the Juanita says she loves your necklace. Is there a story
Thank you.
behind it?
My friend, I don't know if she's on tonight, but my friend, Sister Evelyn Rosa, gave me this. Uh, and yeah, she's a very lovely and giving person, and she just gave it to me.
It's very, very nice. I love it.
Thank you.
And so does the audience. What we can do is we can show it live, and then we might have to edit it out only because it is copyrighted, the Angel Project video, because it's copyrighted with UMPG and Capitol Music and like all these different companies that laying claim, I guess, on his original song.
Right.
So what we can do is we can air it now, and then we probably would have to take it out of the archived version. But
Okay.
at least people could see it live,
Yes.
which would be fantastic because it really is spectacular. So why don't we take a look at that now? Do you want tell us a little bit more about the Angel Project and about this particular material that we're going to share now?
Okay. It's a gospel song written again by Richard Smallwood, and Dee Dee Jackson and I readapted it. I wanted to do something a little different with it, but not too far from what he has done because it's just brilliant. You're
Yeah.
going to see singers from all over the world
Yeah.
there. They are amazing people, amazing singers. I think one of them was on the show, Lily.
Oh,
She's
Lily
fantastic.
Rolliquin was with us. Lily Rolliquin. For those watching right now, you may remember when Lily Rolliquin was a guest on our show in like around December, and she's in this video as well. Yeah.
Yes, yes. So, yeah. I didn't know any of the people at all. The only person I knew was the co-star, Phyllis Harris, evangelist Phyllis Harris, who's a member of my church. She's a singer, and Dee Dee Jackson. Everyone else I didn't know, and that is such a beautiful thing, especially in
Yeah.
this pandemic, to come together in music like this and share the love with each other and to you, all of you.
Exactly. That's right. We say it on the show a lot. Share the lovity and tell the world. Absolutely. Here it is, folks. You're going to enjoy this. The Angel Project. Enjoy it here on the live episode of the Jim Masters Show Live. And then we'll be back. We've got lots more music, conversation, inspiration coming up here on the Jim Masters Show Live. If you're watching on our YouTube channel, boy, would we love it and appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss any of our live episodes. We do this show 7 days a week. We've done about 375 episodes of our series, which is extraordinary. And share the YouTube channel, Jim Masters TV, with everybody around the world. And now here's Angel Project. Enjoy.
Danger seen and unseen, His protection all around. Ooh, under the refuge of God's wings, security is found. For there are angels watching you, keep you in all of your ways, keeping you from stumbling. So don't be afraid. God's appointed angels watching over me. Angels watching over me. Holy, 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 angels watching me.
Unseen hands guiding me through my storms and through my rain. Healing hands holding me through the darkness of my pain. Wings of love encamp around me, so I will not fear, for I can feel the presence of Master here. The hidden angels watching over me. I said angels watching over me. I said angels watching over me. Angels watching over me. All night, all night, all day, all day. Angels watching over me. Watching over me, my Lord. All night, all day, all day. Angels watching over me.
All of the heavenly angels sing.
All night,
What mighty angels watching over us day and night. They bow down, they cry out, holy, 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 holy. Ooh.
Angels watching over me.
Everyone's appointed an angel. Ooh. Angels.
All night, all day, angels watching over me, my Lord. All night, all day, angels watching over me.
All of the heavenly angels singing, hallelujah. Mighty angels watching us day and night. They bow down, they cry out, holy, 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 holy. Angels, ooh, watching over me. Angels watching over me. Angels watching over me. Angels watching over me. Angels watching over me.
Angels watching over me. Angels watching over me.
Very nice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's so powerful too. Mary in Florida says so beautiful. And Juanita in South Africa
you.
says, wow, great song. You have a beautiful voice. And
Thank you.
Anne in Southern California says so beautiful. Everybody
Thank you.
loving it. So you guys really took that song and knocked it out of the park. Christine Clifton in North Carolina says, Queen Andrea Black, welcome to the show tonight. You're now a lovity. Entertaining song and video, powerful voice. She's in North Carolina. And Kathleen in New York City says, clap, 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 clap. She's giving you standing ovations with clap emojis as well. So I think you, pun intended, hit a chord with the viewers and the lovities. That was some project, huh? Having everybody assembled like that to be able to do that collaboration, huh?
Yes, yes. A lot of it was very, everything was discussed and everyone just did such a beautiful job. I'm so proud of everyone.
Maybe, if there's a way you guys can talk to the people that wrote the song or whatever, there might be a way that they can give the show like a copyright clearance, clear the show, and then we can keep it in, because that would be really nice to keep that in, It's so beautiful and it's so powerful. It is so powerful. We have more music I want to show too. A couple of more things. We're going to show this video here, and then we'll come back and we'll chat a little bit more. This particular one, let's see. This one is, this is another Blessed Assurance. Tell us about this one.
Oh, Blessed Assurance. It's on my album. This is my album. Uh, and
Very nice. Congratulations
yeah,
on the album too.
thank you. It's been around a while, so I'm working on a new one now. But yeah, many of you know that hymn, Blessed Assurance. And I wanted a traditional hymn on my CD. There's 3 traditional hymns on here, and the other songs are more contemporary, which I wrote. Uh, yeah, Blessed Assurance. It has a different feel. It's a more R&B groove. Uh, there's a couple of background singers on it that are doing a fantastic job. As I don't know, I just heard the arrangement in my head, and I conveyed that to my producers, and you'll see how it turned out.
The result is in the pudding, right? And here it comes, folks. I think you're going to really enjoy it. Blessed Assurance here with Queen Andrea on the Jim Master Show Live.
Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Oh, what a foretaste of glory divine, heir of salvation, purchased by God, born of His Spirit, washed in His blood. This is my story. This is my
Cool. I like those glasses. Those are cool glasses.
Oh, these are for the sunshine, but they are prescription.
But the frames are really cool.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, they're really, really cool. So
Thanks.
people got a real good sense of your voice expanded there with Blessed Assurance. Did a little bit of a clip of that song. What was it like doing that song? I know it was very probably emotional and moving for you, huh?
Yes, it was. I think the greatest part of recording that was the people I recorded with.
Yeah.
A Dove Award winner, Cliff Branch. He's amazing. Sydney Mills from the Steel Pulse reggae band. He was a big producer on that as well. Cliff worked with me on the arrangements and working with the singers. It was just really fun to sing that song and just connect it to my I guess what I was feeling that day in
Right.
connection with God, just being
Exactly.
blessed, just being happy,
And realizing your blessings and appreciating your blessings, which sometimes we get so busy in our everyday lives that we don't take time to count our blessings and joys. And if anything about the past 12 months has shown us with all these teachable moments, there's a lot to still be counting our blessings on and joys that are all around us, right?
Right.
And it's important to remember and remind ourselves in our busy lives, about some of that. We've got another video here that we're calling up into our broadcast system here on the Jim Masters Show Live. Let's take a look and see what this one is. This one is...
Oh, is that the jazz one?
There it is. Yeah. So this looks like this is from the 3rd annual Jazz Festival at Marble Collegiate Performance Space. Tell us about this one. This is cool.
Okay, my friend Mario E. Sprouse heads the art department there, and he started a arts festival. And this was the 3rd one, and he invited me to perform 4 songs. There were a lot of artists that came, and there was just a wonderful trio. And yeah, you'll hear some Billie Holiday and Ella Fitzgerald. I just sang some of my favorite jazz tunes.
Really, really nice. And this will give people a real nice sense of your work, because this, I think this is, what's this, about 7 minutes, this particular one. So I think this one will really give people a good
Okay.
sense. What was it like being there and doing this with them?
Well,
Yeah.
it was great.
I like
It
that.
was great.
Let me tell you. Yeah.
Well, that let me tell you was it was I came back to singing after a gap of not singing for a while, going through the upheavals of life, and I that was a great show to be in because I just came back to singing again and rehearsed with Mario. It was so wonderful to come back with him and rehearse the songs. We missed working together, and then meeting. I didn't know any of the artists, so it was great just to meet wonderful, wonderful artists of all genres were there. Opera, uh, rock, all the music just gave thanks, just gave thanks to God and appreciation and love.
Let's take a look at that right now. It's really beautiful.
Okay.
You guys are going to
Thank
enjoy it. Here we go.
Andrea Black.
I fell in love with you the first time I looked into their eyes. I gotta keep way up certain way. Then their eyes, they always make me happy. They always make me smile. No falling, not stalling, falling a great big way for you. I was jumping, you started something with. Then their eyes, that my top little brown eyes in your life. Sparkle, bubble, get you in a whole lot of trouble. Ooh, baby, ooh, baby, talking about them, their all the things, oh, take God of me. Can't you see? I'm just no good without you. Take my lips, I'll never use them. Take my arms, I want to lose them. Now when you say goodbye, I would break down and cry. How could I go on living without you? You take the heart that once was my heart, baby. Take all of can't you see, I'm just no good without you. Take
This next song is a song that I love so much. I've been singing it for a very long time. And it reminds me of my mother, because my mother used to always say, my late mother, she used to always say, God bless the child that's got his own. Then the sky shall get, then there's not shall lose. Though the Bible says, and it still is new, Mama may have, Papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. Rich relations get crust of bread and such. You can help yourself, but don't take too much. Mama may have, your papa he may have, but God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. Honey, you got lots of friends crowding round your yes. When you're gone and spending ends, they don't come around. Rich relations get crust of bread and such. You can help yourself, but don't take too much. Your mama may have, your papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own.
Really nice. That was really, really nice. Love that.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was like a little mini concert for all the lovelies watching right now, huh? And you could really hear the depth and the warmth and range in your voice too. I think that particular clip with those two songs, you had that real smooth jazz, sultry vibe going on that I thought was really, really nice for those particular selections of music.
Thank you.
And you love doing that, right? You experiment with a lot of different sounds and styles along the way, right? You're not boxed into just one genre of music.
Right.
Yeah, which I think
I
is,
love doing that.
I know, I can tell. That is fantastic. I want to show you some of the comments that are coming in.
Okay.
Very nice. Kathleen Walker says very nice, and she's in New York. And Juanita says, wow, lovely. She's in South Africa.
Thank you.
Crystal Nolan is watching in Connecticut. Hi, Jim, and happy Tuesday, everyone. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Just got in time to hear some amazing music. She works in the healthcare field, so she just got in, and she's being treated to our conversation and all this beautiful music. Crystal Nolan is in Connecticut. And Christine Clifton in North Carolina, incredible and beautifully sung. Claps coming in from Willie, who's watching in the Netherlands. We have another clip. Yes, wait, there's more. This is Hit the Road. Tell us about Hit the Road.
Oh, I was working with Peter O'Connell, and he's a professor at Alfred University, way upstate New York. And I
Yeah.
was living up, yeah, I lived up there for about a year, and he's a great pianist. He was doing a show with his band at the Wellsville Auditorium in Wellsville, New York,
Mm-hmm.
and I was invited as a guest singer to open. And so he said, "Do you know Hit the Road, Jack? Can
Hit
we
the
do that
road, Jack.
together?"
Dun,
So
dun,
I said,
dun, dun,
"Yeah,
dun, dun, dun. Hit the
yeah,
road, Jack. Yeah. That's an
won't you
addicting
come
song,
back?"
isn't it? Yeah.
It
Why
is.
don't you come back? That's right. That's a cool song. So he asked if you had heard it, and you were like,
Of
sure.
course.
Yeah.
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 So it was fun working with Peter. He's really a nice guy. It was fun working with him. Yeah.
So what was the setting again for this particular, the location, everything? It's a nice setting there.
Oh yeah, that's at the Wellsville Auditorium in
So
Wellsville, New York.
So that is at
Yeah.
Wellsville.
They have a lot of music and different things in that auditorium.
Do you, pre-pandemic and all, were you traveling a lot? Did you go on tour? Did you find yourself performing in a lot of different locales?
I performed, yeah, before the pandemic. I was traveling some, and I actually had 2 shows off Broadway I had to cancel. And yeah, some local shows I had to cancel.
Any chance of those coming back down the line? Maybe. I know some people I've chatted with have said that when March last year came and things paused, they just put things on the back burner and a pause until things are safe enough for people to come back, and then they hope to bring them back. Do you think these will resurrect, the ones you had to pause on?
I think they will, yeah, one way or the other, because one was a jazz festival, and that was in tribute to, yeah, that was going to be my first jazz festival, arts festival, music festival, I should say, with different genres of music.
In New York?
Yes, in New York, and it was going to be in dedication to my great grandfather. I called it the George D. Hernandez Music Festival because I wanted to give honor to him. Yeah,
sure,
and keep that in the family legacy. So I'm definitely going to do that one way or the other.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that'll be in New York. Is that was it supposed to be in Manhattan or one of the boroughs, or the other boroughs?
Yes, it was supposed to be in Manhattan. I'm forgetting the off-Broadway theater now because I never was there before. But yeah, I think when things open up, it will definitely come back. Otherwise, I may do something virtual until things do open up.
That may be the way to go, right? Exactly. You take the lemon and turn it into lemonade, however you can, right? That's what life brings us. So we need to do that. Well, it's time to not hit the road with the show. It's time to join us as we get on the wagon train here with our very special guest, Queen Andrea Black. And we're going to hit the road right now. Get ready to tap your toes, lovedies, on the Jim Master Show Live.
So I have to pack my things and go.
That's right, hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more.
What you say?
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more.
Very nice. Very nice. Although here at the Jim Masters Show Live, we say the opposite. We don't say hit the road, Jack or Jill. We say stay right here every day for more levity. So don't go anywhere. Don't hit the road, Jack or Jill. But that was a great version of the song. Really enjoyed it, huh? That's one of those songs that you can almost have everybody joining in and singing along. I'm sure our viewers watching live, or if they watch this again in the archives, because we save all of our shows archived on our YouTube channel, Jim Masters TV, they'll be singing this later too. Matter of fact, one of our viewers, Christine, is driving right now and she's listening to the show. So she's hit the road, but she's still listening.
Wow.
Not cool? Yeah.
Yes.
That's a fun song. Just want to show you some of the comments. Claps and hearts coming in from Crystal in Connecticut. Love it from Juanita in South Africa. Wonderful from Mary in Florida. Lady Aesthetics says, hi, beautiful Queen Andrea. Carol and I are sending you much love. So beautiful as always. Sherilyn, hugs and kisses. Welcome,
Cheryl.
Lady Aesthetics. Cheryl and
Hey.
everybody. Carol and hugs and kisses back from
Carol.
from the king and queen. We send you lovely hugs back. Kathleen Walker, really nice toe tapping as well. She's toe tapping over there in Queens, New York City right now. So did you wanted to perform something live too, right? What did you again want to share for us?
Okay,
I like your setup there. I like the microphone. You got a nice setup there. It's a nice mic.
Thank you. Unfortunately, I can't use it because I'm on my phone. I had everything organized.
And then your computer didn't like the system, right? So now you're on the phone. Well, the phone is giving a pretty nice, clear picture, which is
good.
Good, yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was actually going to stand and sing because I love to stand. But I'm going to sing a song that I don't know. It just came in my head during the pandemic. And it's a song that I love so much. I love so many songs. It's by Dionne Warwick. And I'm sure all of you know it. So I'm going to sing a little of it.
All right.
Into the frame.
Into the frame.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love. That's the only thing that this world is waiting for. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for one, but for everyone. Lord, we don't need another mountain, 'cause there's mountains and hillsides enough to climb. There are oceans and rivers enough to cross, enough to last till the end of time. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. That's the only thing that this world is waiting for. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for one, but for everyone.
Very nice. Very nice. I agree. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It sure does, doesn't it? It needs
Yes.
it. It needs it right away. That's a beautiful
away.
song. Yes. Pronto, ASAP. That is a great song, a great choice too. And to be able to,
Thanks.
you know, the true test of a wonderful singer, because you're also a songwriter too, or in your case, a songstress, is to be able to pull something off like that a cappella, you know, without the professional microphone and without the orchestra or the band or the musicians around you. That is a testament to your vocal capabilities and your expertise and your passion for what you do to be able to do it. Not everybody can always do a cappella. Some people are just, no. I have to have the studio. I have to have the musicians. I have to have the auto-tune. I got to have all the effects. But you, as raw and real and authentic as it gets, with levity, just saying that beautifully, my friend.
Thank you, Jim.
I want to show you some of the comments coming in to that effect too. I hope you can handle all this levity. If you're ever down, just join us here on the show, Queen, because the levity really flows on the Jim Master Show Live. Juanita says, great. Thanks for sharing. She absolutely loved it. Austin Field, he says, that is beautiful singing.
Thank you.
Crystal Nolan says, very beautiful. Mary Bishop says, love your version of this. Fantastic. And Crystal is also giving it claps. Juanita loves it as well. Kathleen says, bravo. More coming in here. Wonderful. Almetra, that was so beautiful. Andrea. That's your sister? Welcome. I didn't realize.
Yes.
Very nice. And wow, lovely. Really, really fantastic comments coming in here from everybody. We've got a couple of pictures here we want to show too that, again, here is when you did that whole grouping with everybody. This is a nice one. I like that.
Thank you.
That's a nice shot. Where were you here? This is a great shot. We showed this in the introduction.
Yeah, that was on Trinity Broadcast. I was invited in Colorado to sing my compositions for their a couple of their shows. I did 2 shows that day back to back. That was difficult because in Colorado you're high up and the voice just was not working.
Yes. Yeah. If you go, yeah, I like you said, yeah, it's, I was in Colorado not 2020. Nobody went anywhere in 2020, but in 2019, I was on a television shoot in Denver. And then we went to, I was actually interviewing one of the things in the professional work, interviewing this, the psychologist and life coach. And she lives in the Denver area. So they flew me out to Denver, and I said to her, well, before we even left, we left the East Coast to go there. I said, where would you like to film? Do you want to film at your home? Do you want to film in an office setting? Where would you like to film? She said, I want to film at Red Rocks. I said, Red Rocks, really? She says, yeah, I run my dogs there every day, and it's a very zen place for me. So we filmed at beautiful Red Rocks. And of course, you know how beautiful Red Rocks and that entertainment venue and outdoors. It's really fantastic. So we filmed there. But then friends of mine who were in Golden, Colorado, in the Denver area, they picked us up and took us to the Mother Cabrini Shrine, which is incredibly beautiful. It's in Golden. It's 8,000 feet up and hundreds of stairs that you go up. And as you're going, Denver already, that's why it's the Mile High City. Denver already can take your breath away because of the altitude. And it's easy to forget that. So
it is easy to forget that.
we were 8,000 feet in the air, and boy, does it take your breath away to go up the stairs. Even the fittest of people I saw at Red Rocks jogging, they were profusely sweating, and they had, I mean, I saw marathon runners actually training there in the Denver area. They were knocked out. They were out of breath, and just because of the altitude. So it was a little bit of an adjustment for you, huh? Because you have to use every breath you've got to perform.
Yeah, it was like I couldn't breathe for the first show, and the second show was better. But it was my hotel wasn't far from the studio, so I left much earlier before the show started, and I just walked. I had to walk up a hill too.
Even walking can knock you out. Even walking.
Exactly.
The hills.
And I told myself, just walk very slow and take your time. Don't rush. Because I was afraid I'd faint or something, because I've never been in Colorado. I was in Denver too. Right.
And it's very easy to forget. Yeah, Denver's up there as well. So what was the very first song you sang that night? You Take My Breath Away? That would have been perfect, right?
Right.
That's or Windy. You could sing Windy. That's funny, but it is. It's a beautiful area. I mean, it's Colorado's gorgeous. A beautiful state. Really, it is a beautiful state. I hope to get back there. We hated leaving. We were there for a certain amount of time for the TV shoot, but it was really breathtaking. But you do have to, no matter how fit you are, there's certain. They even tell if you go and you have cocktails, if you drink, don't drink heavily while you're there, because somebody that has a typical hangover for a day, maybe on the West Coast or the East Coast or anywhere else, will have it for 4 to 5 days in Denver. So they say you might want to, drink water, lots of water instead,
Exactly. Yes, that's healthy.
So what are some of the things that continue to inspire you to create this music? Are you somebody who is inspired by your life experiences? We talked a little bit about that earlier, and also things that you see and observe in life. Does that inspire you to, get to the instrument, get to the pen and paper, and start creating music?
Certainly, yes. I think a songwriter, from my perspective, can desires to use their voice. And when I say voice, I don't just mean singing, but in writing, is to express things that they're concerned about and affect them in the world. So yes, it's life experiences, and you go through, I'll say I have gone through so many different experiences in my life. And you want to sing about them, you want to write about them, because first of all, I just feel you have to share that, especially when there's maybe a broken heart or something like that, or is something you've overcome, because there's other people that need hope, that need to know that they can get through something. Even I wrote a song. I have to dig in my archives for it and really record it. It's a song on domestic violence, and not that I experienced that, but I just really have a heart for, for what women go through in that whole scene, which is an awful thing. And so life does affect me to write and to sing. And I guess that's where the depth of, the soul comes out when you voice it out into the audience.
Exactly right. And that's what happens when you have an opportunity to do that. It is, there's nothing else like it. And it's an amazing feeling. It's almost like therapy in a way, isn't it? When you write music.
Certainly. It's definitely like therapy. Just like people that, if you just free writing or journaling,
Yes.
it's something that I think everybody should do because you get out what's all in here and it's very
Right.
therapeutic. So songwriting is that and more, especially when you're trying to find the rhymes. Or it's like painting for me. It really is. It's just you have to have the right words. And even when I get a sketch of a chorus or verse, chorus, verse, bridge, chorus, I get a structure, and I go back and I dissect the words because words have so much power, and you want to get the right word in there. I actually learned hit songwriting from a famous hit songwriter named Lou Stallman. I don't know if you remember him. But
Sure.
he
Yeah.
wrote, "It's Gonna Take a Miracle." Denise Williams sang that. He wrote a lot of hits, and he was a great teacher. I met him at a very young age in my teens, and I gleaned a lot from him. And yeah.
Do you write also material that is reflecting topical events and times of the moment as well? Or do you stay away from that? Do you tend to like material that's more evergreen, meaning has a longer lasting shelf life, lifespan, as opposed to things of the moment? Some people like music or write material that's reacting to and reflecting what's going on at the moment versus something that can be like a love song, which can be universal. How about you with any of that?
I don't really think about what I'm going to write. It just calls
Just-
you.
It just
If it
comes to you.
touches you, yeah, if it touches you. I remember I wrote a song with a musician named Jackie Amar. He's from France. And I wrote a lot of my hit songs with him. Well, recorded a lot with him. And the song is called America. And I wrote that many years ago. And it actually, it talks about the homeless on the street, so many different scenes. And it would fit in today. Now, one of the songs I wrote, Living for the Glorious Lord, if you can play that one, that was on TV. I sang that on TBN. And that one has it has scenes in it of different, depicts different scenarios. It was written right after the World Trade Center.
Are you able to sing any of that live for us? Only reason why is we tested that, and that did a copyright situation too. The Trinity Network has copyright to that video because it was from their TV show.
Okay.
It gets tricky, doesn't it?
It does get tricky. Oh boy.
Or maybe you have some. Maybe you can sing a couple of verses, perhaps.
Let's see here. I've been down the same road, the one you've been before. You've been dating for some years, now he's disappeared, you feel alone. Did he really love you? Did he really care? I remember those days. I woke up and totally found myself and finally told myself that I can't be defeated. I am victorious. Ain't nobody stop me. I'm living for the glorious Lord. Can't be defeated. I am victorious. Ain't nobody stop me. I'm living for the glorious Lord. I'm living, I'm living, I'm living for the glorious Lord. I'm living, I'm living, I'm living for the glorious Lord. I'm trying to think of the lyrics. I haven't thought of that song in a while. I haven't sing in a while. But so that was like that first part is about like, you know, a woman not going to put up with games from men. And she's just like, you know, you can't defeat me with this. I'm not going to get into that drama. I'm victorious. I'm going on with my life. And then there was another scene. I think it was the bridge, where a woman lost a child. She lost a child. This is someone I really knew, and she was grieving for just years and years. And I wanted to give that inspiration. You're victorious, you know. You have purpose in life. And then there was another one, another scene where men were having a hard time finding a job during, I think it was around the 2008, 2000, no, there was, I'm just thinking, I think I just threw that in. It wasn't like a something that actually happened. But, you know, there's always people who lose jobs and, you know, are unemployed for a long time. So I was giving encouragement to them, you know, and so yes, a song about victory, you know, and that you can't be defeated by anything. And I
Living
guess
for
that
the
was
glory of God, right? Living for the glory of God, which is
yes.
beautiful. I mean, it's
Thank you.
absolutely beautiful. You,
Thank you.
you know, there's a lot of ministerial aspects to what you do as well, and there's, you know, ministers within the family too, right? And I think that that has passed down to you through the music and your selections of music and the way that you want things to be delivered and presented and felt by people. You don't just want a song that's a one-hit wonder. You want material that really deeply impacts their lives and lifts them and inspires them beyond just the quick hit, one-hit wonder. And that's a testament to who you are as a person, because you could easily just say, okay, we're going to do one hit song and that's it, and I'm good. You really want, this is a journey for you that's ongoing to impact people's lives and to fill them spiritually through your music, right?
Absolutely, Jim. Absolutely. I am an evangelist. I am a minister
Yeah.
for 16 years. My sister's on. She's a minister too. And
Yeah.
I feel like this, Jim. I feel that God has given me a gift, and I am to do something positive with that. I am to make impact. You know, we lost over millions of people during COVID-19.
Yeah.
And why am I here? I'm here for a purpose, not to defeat my gift, not to destroy it, not to, I am very careful about the words that I put out in the universe. And that's my aim in everything I do. Yes.
Right. Whether it's through music or just how you conduct yourself and live your life, right?
Absolutely.
What are some other projects and things that you're working on that we can look forward to, Queen Andrea? And also, before you answer that, let's define Queen Andrea, because there is actually, it isn't just a name that you picked out of the hat because it sounds great and it stands out. There's a lot of depth and meaning to all of that, right?
Yes, I'm glad you mentioned that. In the mid 90s, people were calling me Andrea, And my mother told me she named me Andrea, but the real pronunciation is Andrea, Andrea. And at the time in the mid '90s, I you know, I was praying and I want to change the spelling of my name. And it was like I got a go from God. Yeah, put the Yah in there because Yah is, you know, Yahweh. That is the Hebrew. And it may not be the true pronunciation because a lot of the Jews say that the name is so sacred that you know, no one knows how to pronounce it. And if they do, they don't pronounce it because they don't want anyone to curse it. So that is like an insertion of God in me, and everything that I do, it fuses together. You know, He's first in my life. So that's how that came about. And other thing is, many people copied my name and they don't have any idea what that name means. There's someone on the internet that is really into a lot of witchcraft, and they took the name spelling because I guess they thought it was cool. But you know, what can you do?
Well, you know what I say when people try to copy off what you do and try to mimic you, and I've had it too over the years. Everybody seems to do that. I guess it's a compliment because you're obviously doing something well and you're doing something right and you're doing it for the right reason. But what I say is, and maybe you can incorporate it into your repertoire, often imitated, never duplicated.
That's true. That's so true.
Even
That's
the
right.
queen, even the queen has copycats.
Right, right. And your show, Jim, your show is a very unique show. I love it. And it does go back to the old times, you know, listening to the Merv Griffin and what was the other?
Mike Douglas, Johnny Carson, Dick Cavett.
Yes, yes. I
Yeah.
loved all of them. It was just fun. You know, it was great. Yeah, listening to them. And I used to watch them as a child. It was
Yeah, yeah. You
great,
can
great shows.
you can see all the reruns now. People craving all of that. And you discovered us. You found out about us and said, "I love the show, Jim, and I want to come on your show because it sort of blends in with what your message is and love and levity and inspiration and
Yes.
I think that's beautiful that you wanted to come on the show, and I'm so glad that you know you've been able to do that and people get a chance to really understand who you are. You're not just, you know, another performer, another entertainer, that there's a wider, deeper message about life, living, love, and kindness and empathy and compassion and respect that really goes into everything that you do, but also is a reflection of your family, reflection of what you've been taught, what you've learned along the way, and who you are, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
And it means a lot to you when you have a beautiful relationship with God. You know, it sounds like, and I'm sure it's what the case is, you see yourself as the facilitator, sort of as the conduit. There's energy that's coming through you, and you're being used as the facilitator and the conduit of this love and this energy, and your talent is being used in that regard as well. And what flows out of you is coming from you, but it's a higher energy that's influencing that and directing that in the way that it does, right?
Yes, 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 yes. hmm I think whatever is in you is going to come out. It's like if you are a loving person, then you give love. You can only give what you have inside. And so, you know, even we all have our ups and downs. And in my downs, I take some time out and commune with God and speak His scriptures over my life. You know, words have so much power, and you'd be surprised how supercharged you get.
Words matter. They really do. People, I mean,
Words matter.
I've been saying often that we are living in a time of of apology and retraction, especially on social media, people saying anything they want, doing whatever they want, hurting people and attacking, and
Yes.
then having to apologize and having to retract.
Right.
Nobody thinks about it ahead of time before they say or
Right.
do it. I always say, you mean to tell me that person didn't think before they said that or they did that? I mean, I always try to I'm not far from perfect, but I do try to, I put other people's feelings and thoughts ahead, sometimes even of my own.
Yes.
And I think
Yes.
about things in a way that I won't say anything or do anything that will hurt or, offend or, and not everybody seems to do that. I think you and I are in the minority in that.
Yeah.
we gotta change that tide.
We got to change that. Yeah. 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 My mother always said, think before you speak.
Yes.
And
Yes.
it's a terrible thing to hurt people. I just don't like to hurt people.
Right.
There's nothing in it. There's nothing in it. And, you can always communicate with somebody in a kind way.
Exactly.
If there's something bothering you, or there's, you don't even have to agree, allow the person to have their own freedom of thought,
Mm-hmm.
they're a different race, or they like, this classical music is better, or this jazz is better. And, it's just nothing is better. You have flowers that are red, blue, tulips, roses, everything God creates is beautiful.
That's
Everybody
right.
on this.
Right.
Everybody on this call is gorgeous, is beautiful, has a beautiful spirit, and you too.
Thank you very much, as do you. We have another song here that we're going to share with our audience, and we'll surprise them with it, and then we will come back and we'll chat some more. Listen to this, folks. You're going to love it, and we'll be back.
A virtuous woman, worth far more than rubies. The heart of her husband shall trust her. He has no lack of gain. She shall do him good all the days of her life.
She'll give you more love than you dreamed. Just take a look, she's so unique and more precious than rubies. All this wisdom, her tongue kind. She'll bring the best out of you each time. Just spend with her days and watch her wait. She loves him 'cause he's faithful, gentle spirit, loving, prayerful, giving, loyal. Gem of a man, gem of a man, gem of a man, gem of a man, gem of a man. Who treats her good all of his life. His loving for her never fades, 'cause he's aware of the jewel he has. Favors deceitful beauty vain, but a woman that fears God shall be praised. Today celebrate their wedding vow. She loves him 'cause he's faithful, gentle spirit, loving, prayerful, giving, loyal. Gem of a man, gem of a man, gem of a man, Gem of a man. What God gave her is a man who's loving, a man who knows how to love her. He says he's waited oh so long for her, and she's glad she trusted God for her. Gem of the man.
That is really, really nice.
Thank you.
That is
You like
fantastic.
it?
I love it. Yes. Where can we
Really?
find that? Is that on the CD?
You can find it on my website. I think I gave you the band Zoogle. You can buy it on there. You can listen
Oh,
to
so
it
you
on
can do it there as
SoundCloud.
well? SoundCloud has it. Does Spotify have it? Other place like that?
Spotify does have it actually. Yeah, I'm actually looking for a new distribution, but Spotify does have it on SoundCloud, my website, AndreaBlack.com, and Bandzoogle. That
Tell us about that song
website.
for folks tuning in, hearing that they're saying, "Oh my God, what I love it. What is it? Tell me, I want more." Tell us about that song.
Oh,
And the musicians and the arrangement, the instrumentation was spectacular as
oh,
well.
thanks. That was I wanted to my album is all live. It's an all live album. I wanted to record an all live album for those who just came on.
Yeah.
That song, that came from my heart because it really was the kind of woman. It really comes from Proverbs 31. If you read that scripture, it talks about the virtuous woman. And also there's a virtuous man. So it's a wedding song. I sang it at a lot of weddings. It's almost like the perfect relationship in a way, even though there's not a perfect relationship, but it's just really two people that are God-centered, and they don't let anything come in between their relationship, because relationships are hard, and, they don't let anything come because they're really grounded and rooted and centered in God. Yeah, the studio, that again was Sydney Mills, and Sydney Mills was on that. Sydney Mills from Steel Pulse, keyboardist.
They did a nice
And
job. Yeah, nice job.
Junior Jazz and he's a reggae artist. He's very well known. We wrote it together with his guitar. And yeah, it just came in. One day I was walking down the street and
Nice.
I sang it and it just came to me.
That's why there's a reason why. And the reason why is answered in the next song. It's because you're blessed.
Oh, blessed assurance.
Yes, we've got that one too. Let's listen to this one and then we'll chat about this one when we come back as well. More great
Okay.
music from Queen Andrea Black right here on the Jim Masters Show Live.
Praise your name. Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Oh, what a foretaste of glory divine, heir of salvation, purchased by God, born of His Spirit, washed in His blood. This is my story. This is my song. Praising my Savior all the day long. This is my story. This is my song. Praising my Savior all the day long. I love you, Lord. Perfect submission, ooh, perfect delight, visions of rapture now burst on my sight. Angels descending from above, echoes of mercy, whispers of love. This is my story. This is my song. Praising my Savior oh, the day long. This is my story. This is my song. Praising my Savior, oh yes, all the day long. I love you, Lord. I exalt you. I'll preach your name, Yeshua, Yeshua. He's coming real soon. Get ready for him. 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 All the day long. All the day long.
Really, really nice. That's very beautiful. Tell us
Thank
about
you.
that one. Blessed. I mean, perfectly named. You just need the one word, blessed. Tell us about that. What inspired
That's
you to create that?
well, that's blessed assurance. You know, that's a old hymn,
That's right.
and
You just
you
interpreted
know,
it in such a beautiful, soulful, profound way.
thank you. I was working with Cliff Branch, and I think it just evolved that way. It just I heard it in my head, and he's just brilliant. You know, he just oh, I know what you want to do. So he just brought the instrumentation of it in so beautiful. The right, you know, I was hearing the tempo of it, a different tempo, and actually, at the time, one of my attorneys was shopping my CD, and she said, we need to have a few hymns on this record. And so I was thinking about what I really wanted, you know, traditional songs, what I really wanted to put on there. And so that was one of them, that song.
Good choice and smart
Thank you.
attorney. See, that's the thing too. You know, it does take a village, right? You may have the inspiration for the idea, but then you surround yourself with multi-talented people who are talented in various disciplines, whether it's an arranger, the musicians, other people, promotional people. It takes a team. It takes people who really believe in you and invest in you and want to see you succeed. You have to have those people around you in order to succeed, right? You have to have
Yes.
this close-knit group of people
Yes.
who are working on your behalf, not because just it's a job or it's a gig or whatever, because they really believe in you and your message and what you're doing. And whatever residual or whatever comes their way is just the gravy. But the main thrust is they truly honor and believe in what it is you want to do and touching the lives of others through your music, right?
Right. And I also feel that people I work with, there's respect.
Very important. You got to have that.
Yeah. And they, we love the projects, whatever projects I've done with any musicians, anything, even my one woman shows, we have respect for each other and we love working together. And I have a prerequisite, and that is, you know, respect is first. Because you know, a lot of women in the business sometimes don't get the respect.
RESPECT. As Aretha sang, right?
All right.
That's it. She set the tone. That's it.
She did.
Yeah. Yeah. Who are some of the, do you have like a dream list of people you would love to collaborate or maybe do duets with?
Oh, yes. Some of them are passed away.
Yeah.
I always wanted to sing with Andrea's Bocelli.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
I know Heather Headley and Celine Dion did, and even Mary J. Blige, she sang Christmas song with him. I would love to sing with him.
Never say never.
Yeah, I never know. Let's see who else. I would love to work with Stevie Wonder.
Oh, yeah.
And I would love to work with Chaka Khan and CeCe Winans. Yeah.
Oh, CeCe Winans. Yeah.
I would
Good
love to work with
names.
her.
Yeah. These are very, talented, soulful people you're selecting here. Juanita in South Africa says, love your version
Thank
of
you.
that song. And Christine Clifton, I remember that hymn from singing at my church. Beautiful rendition. And yes,
Thank
I
you.
hit the road, Jack. She's driving and listening to our show as well. She never misses it. She's always, if she has to go on top of a
Wow.
mountain and like adjust her computer Wi-Fi on top of a mountain, Christine will always be there as a lovely tuned in. So
Wow.
she loves your version of it. I think that's really, and
Thanks, Christine.
the arrangement really is terrific. I mean, it's got
Thank you.
And again, the musicians too in the studio you work with.
Yes, those are some great musicians. Oh, I don't have them here, but I was just thinking. No, Tony Lewis he was on Tony Lewis I work with. He was one of the first drummers I work with, but he's not on that. He played with me live at La Mama, and he's on the Angels project.
Mm,
I'm playing drums. Yeah.
very nice. Very, very nice. What are some of the things that still continue to inspire you to create for all of us? And what are some things going forward for you, Queen Andrea, that you still want to do, that you still want to accomplish? You've accomplished a lot thus far and touched a lot of lives through your music and through your talent and your message. What are some things you see on that to-do life's journey list for you?
Well, what I'm doing right now is, well, actually, my songs, Blessed Assurance is on the Babby Mason radio. Babby Mason is a singer-songwriter. She won a Dove Award, I believe a Grammy too. She has a show. I was on her show, Babby's House in Atlanta. She's a fabulous woman. And yeah, so that's something new. The song's just released April 1st.
Yes, congratulations. Just like a couple of days ago, right? So,
right.
So what we just heard is new, relatively new.
It's not new. It was recorded. It was recorded, I think, after the 9/11 tragedy. That's when I.
That's when you put that together. Wow.
Right, but you know, these songs are like new. They're like
new. They're timeless. They're timeless.
They're timeless. Yeah. And I'm putting together a prophetic devotional book, which I'm excited about. I wrote a lot of devotions over the years and shared them with people to encourage them. And they're not just devotions, they are prophetic devotions that actually I wrote them for myself to encourage myself during a dark season or a difficult season.
Yeah.
And I felt to inspire others that, you know, and so I had over hundreds of devotions. So I'm putting them in a book now, working with that. And what inspires me, so many things to do. I want to go back into acting. I'm actually working with film now at my college, and I'm doing little 2-minute films.
Very nice.
Documentaries is what I love documentaries.
Yes, me too.
Yes, I'm going to be doing a documentary on my dad, who's a former Negro Leagues baseball player. Oh. He's 86 now.
What is his name?
Gilbert Hernandez Black.
Oh, fantastic. Yes, we'll look for that. Wow.
Yeah, so I hope that COVID kind of slowed things down.
Yes.
But I've been doing little documentaries for my assignments, and I'm feeling really confident now to put those documentaries together, to get some B footage and beautiful shots. And so those are some of the things.
So when you return back to Stanford, does everybody give you a ticker tape parade and say, "There's the Queen," when you return home to your roots?
Actually, no.
Hey, come on, Stanford. Come on, Stanford.
It's been so long since I left there, and it's like another world almost. It changed so much. I don't really know anyone there anymore.
It's all built up now. It's like a mini New York. Yeah.
Yes. You know, it's interesting how things are so different as time goes on, you know?
Yes. Yes.
You're meeting new people now, you know, new people and making new relationships. That's what I'm doing with now networking. It's like making new relationships.
And that's what it's all about. It's all about relationships, right? And fostering them and maintaining them and keeping them fresh and alive. And if people want to check out more, they can go to your website too, right?
They can go to my website. It's AndreaBlack.com. ANDREYAH, AndreaBlack.com. Yes, see, all the music is on there, and you'll read my bio and some of my travels. I travel the world too, Jim.
Yeah.
My travels as a missionary, as an artist. Yeah.
What are some of your favorite places where you've traveled?
Well, to Africa and Austria.
Oh, yes. You like the A countries. Next is Australia. Next is Australia.
Next is Australia. I always want to go to. I went to Argentina too. Yeah. So
Juanita, who's in South Africa, says great projects in the pipeline. Good luck with all of them. She's wishing you the best there. So Africa and Austria. Wow. On any other places that you'd like to travel to that you haven't touched upon yet?
Oh, sure. I want to go to Spain.
Good choice.
I
Yeah.
want to Italy, to Greece, to Japan.
Yeah. Do you speak or sing in any other languages?
I used to sing a lot in French, and I used to sing in Russian. I lived in Russia for 2 years. In Moscow.
You did. Was that for work, for a project, or the family was there? Or?
No, not the family. I went after the Gulf War, which everybody told me not to go.
Yeah.
But I had it changed my life in such a beautiful way. I was there teaching jazz dance.
Oh boy.
At an academy, a theater academy. And I also was working in classical theater with Anatoly Vasilyev. He's a renowned director.
Yes, yes.
And I did a lot of work there on TV and film. I did a major film there, and singing, dancing, and acting.
What did you learn about the culture there that maybe you didn't realize while being here, that maybe people here don't realize?
Well, for one, people weren't used to seeing an American Black person. They actually thought I was from Africa, from Mozambique. But you know, I was received very well there. People weren't just used to seeing people of color. I mean, there were a lot of Africans there studying at the Patrice Lumumba University. But it was a beautiful experience in so many ways. It was such a beautiful experience. I like how they really embrace the arts more so than in America. There's such a respect for art. There's such
music
a
and
yes,
dance and
actors, yes, all that.
Painters, sculptors. Yeah.
Yes, yes. It's just everywhere you go is art. Museums.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the people there, on a positive note, are very, very kind and very heartfelt people. People that really looked at the soul of the person, you know, the integrity of the person. And they would say, Женщина хорошо, which is хорошо душа, which is a good soul. She has a good soul.
She has a good soul.
Yeah, so that was something.
They were right on that.
Oh, thank you, Jim. Yeah, so that was really struck me because it was just a little bit different than what you experience in America, you know.
Yeah.
People really look at the integrity, the inside more so than the outside, you know.
Who the person is inside versus some of the superficial stuff on the outside, right? Yes. We do need to look within. I'm hoping that everything we've experienced in the last several months give us a chance to pause and realize what's really important in life isn't the superficial stuff that's out there. It's who we are as people and the relationships we have. Time is limited. Time is precious. Tomorrow is not a warranted item or guaranteed. So you got to savor every moment and every relationship and fertilize it too. You got to work to fertilize it and help it grow and blossom and share it. And if you have a talent, share the talent with the world, you know, because we were all here for a reason. And I think a world that's more empathetic and compassionate and unified is exactly a world as designed. We're supposed to be together. We're supposed to be unified. The earth prefers when it's not off kilter. It prefers when we're not divisive. It prefers when we're all, you know, helping one another and lifting up one another and collaborating and creating together, because not everybody has all the answers and not everybody, you know, has a vision that is going to be encompassing. So you have to have all these different people at the table, and that's what creates beautiful things in the world, right?
Absolutely. Collaboration is a beautiful thing. It is such a beautiful thing when you have the right people and you respect each other's gifts. And wow, I never thought of that. And you put it together. It's genius.
Exactly right. Exactly right. Beautifully said, my friend.
Thank
This
you.
has been extraordinary. Do you know that we've chatted for 2 hours?
Really? Oh my.
It doesn't seem like it, does it? It went by in
No,
a
it
New York
doesn't.
minute. It went by in a New York minute. Yeah, very, very inspiring episode and uplifting with great music and great conversation and great entertainment. And of course, our famous Lovity viewers around the world interacting with all their positive commentary as well. And I hope the show met whatever expectations that you had and that you'll come back. We will. Oh, thank you very much. We'll definitely keep the porch light on for you, and you're welcome back anytime. You know, let's stay together and connected, even off the air, and hopefully we'll be able to get together, baby, and have lunch or something in the city.
That'd be nice.
When we're able to do all that, that would be really, really cool. And you're a joy and a blessing to have an opportunity to chat with Queen Andrea. And I wish you nothing but good health and all the best in life. And keep doing what you're doing. Keep creating. Keep knocking out all this beautiful music and sharing it with all of us, because you're making a difference and you're doing it for the right reasons.
Thank you so much. It's been such a pleasure and honor to be on your show. Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure.
Yes.
All the lovities.
Yes, all the lovities. Thank you so much for all the kind remarks, and thanks for tuning in.
Absolutely. And you can watch this again on our YouTube channel at Jim Masters TV. Share the link. Wonderful conversation. Thank you, Andrea, for joining us on the show and sharing your life and beautiful music with us from Juanita in South Africa. Beautifully said. You're the best. You're wonderful. It was a pleasure having you. And go stretch those legs now.
Yes, I will.
If you haven't had dinner, make sure you have it.
Yes,
Kathleen Walker, who's in the city, says, thanks for sharing your music as well.
Thank you.
Queen Andrea, thanks so much for gracing our presence here on the Jim Masters Show Live. It really was a beautiful evening. And Crystal Nolan says, thank you for your inspiring conversation, Andrea. Keep spreading your God-given talent with the world. You're very beautiful inside and out. God bless you, from Crystal Nolan in Connecticut.
Thank you, Crystal. God bless you too. Crystal's
a wonderful person as well. You take care, my friend. It was really wonderful. It went by real quickly, but it was just magical evening on the Jim Masters Show Live. I like those glasses. So those are cool. Now you can see us.
I can see you better.
I can see us better. Well, you take care. Best to you. And lots of lovity your way from all of us here at the show. Okay.
All right. Everybody take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Take care. Have a good night. See you again.
Thank you. Okay.
Bye-bye. Queen Andrea joining us here on the Jim Masters Show Live. Don't forget, you can check out her music on her website. Really inspiring person, wouldn't you say? And again, every show is something different. We have an opportunity to really share some amazing conversations, terrific music, and lots of cool times and lovely moments here on the Jim Masters Show Live. we thank Queen Andrea for joining us and all of the incredible music that she shared, which just really scratches the surface. She's been doing this for a long time, and she is highly rewarded and awarded. And here's another. We talked about this too a little bit. Let's see if we can call this picture up here. There it is. Andrea's Angel. And that is what we saw earlier when we played that clip. She's just beautiful inside and out, isn't she? Some other wonderful photos that we have here of Queen Andrea. I like that one too. Cool stuff, gang. That's a wrap for our show for tonight. We've got amazing guests coming up throughout the week. I hope you'll stay with us if you thought you enjoyed tonight. Wow. Coming up this week is prolific producer and director Charles Bush. We also have Jenna Robbins, who's going to be joining us tomorrow night. She's an amazing award-winning producer, director, and so much more. We also have, as I mentioned, Charles Bush coming up this week. Joni Pilato, the award-winning singer and songwriter, is joining us as well. On Saturday, we have Ava, who used to be with Celtic Woman. She's joining us as well. We also have Dr. Barbara Milton. She wrote a fantastic book, Heeding the Caregiver, about the experience of caring for her mother with Alzheimer's. That's going to be on Saturday afternoon at 3 p.m. Eastern. We're going to really love our conversation with her. And also Dee Wallace, prolific and incredible Hollywood veteran film and television actress Dee Wallace is going to be with us on Saturday night. And before you go, we do have something special that we want to show you that arrived in the mail from South Africa. Look, from Juanita. And there's her daughter, Gabriella. Isn't she beautiful? She actually made us a calendar from scratch. That's right, from scratch. And this calendar is from South Africa with Lovity. It is a 2021 calendar. All the different dates and all the beautiful places and photos. I am, Juanita loves to take photos, and she's a photographer on the side. So not only did she attach with the calendar some beautiful photographs, but she also has been following my master's mantras. And on the bottom of each of the months, you can see it has master's mantras, like this particular one. Life is a gift worth savoring and sharing for as long as we have this gift to savor and share. Master's mantras. That's one of my famous master's mantras that I've posted on Facebook and have shared on this show and also on our YouTube channel as well. Look at these beautiful photos. I mean, really, really gorgeous. Thank you, Juanita. This is a beautiful, beautiful gift we'll treasure forever. Again, it has the months. This is February. It has the master's mantra, which is usually a positive and inspiring quote or something that I've thought up. Look at these. There's March. Really, really stunning photography and such a beautiful, beautiful gift. I really appreciate this. Look at April. Absolutely fantastic. And we got this this morning. It was waiting for us at FedEx with love. Look at May next month, huh? Isn't that beautiful? Live well, laugh often, love deeply, master's mantras. And again, she put on the bottom some of the quotes in my master's mantras series. So her photography and my quotes together in the 2021 calendar. Stunning craftsmanship, absolutely beautiful. Look at June. Can you see that? It's like a dragonfly. Really nice, huh? Juanita did this, and it's a special gift for us here at the Jim Master Show Live, for me. And I thank you, Juanita, for your, isn't that beautiful? Look at that shot for July. So bring it in here. There you go. Isn't that nice? The ocean is my go-to place. Master's mantras. Absolutely. That was July. Look at August. Can you see August there? Beautiful. Isn't that nice? Thank you, Juanita. You're the best. Let your heart be light. Master's mantras. Absolutely. I love how she included the Masters mantras in the actual calendar itself on the bottom. Each month has one of our famous Masters mantras. September, which is my month, September comes in with a splash. Absolutely. Isn't that nice? Beautiful. And I even love the way that they laid out, you know, the font for September and the dates as well. Really, really beautifully done. This is quite a gift. We'll cherish this one forever, Juanita. This is October, of course, with the orange colors of the flower. Isn't that nice? If you have your health, if you are happy, if you are loved, if you have 3 of life's greatest gifts, Masters mantras. Sometimes we even show that on the Jim Masters Show Live. November. That's something. That's beautiful. Really nice. Live your life as an exclamation, not an explanation. We posted that today on the show, actually. Actually, today on Facebook we did. December. Look at that sky, huh? Isn't that beautiful? If you spend your life emulating someone else's life, who's going to live yours? Masters mantras. Absolutely. And then again from South Africa with Lovity and Juanita and her daughter, Gabriella, right there. Bring it in close. See? With Lovity, our famous word here on the Jim Masters Show Live. And look at the back here. See the bee? Isn't that cool? Isn't that beautiful? This is stunning. This is epic. Thank you, Juanita. We're going to hang on to this even well beyond 2021. We're going to hang on to this forever. From South Africa with Lovity, Juanita and Gabrielle. That's a beautiful shot of the two of you as well. Thank you. Thank you. Love you and love this. Very, very touching, very beautiful. I wanted to make sure that we got that in here because it was a gift that she had sent last week, and it came to FedEx, and then FedEx contacted us and we retrieved that. Absolutely epic and beautiful. Pleasure, Jim. Glad it worked out. It sure did. It was incredible. I know a lot of work went into that. Thank you so very, very much. I really appreciate that. You're the best. Beautiful calendar. You take wonderful pics, Juanita. Absolutely. She sure does. Crystal Nolan. We're kindred spirits in that. She and I both love to take beautiful photos and share them. Wow, very beautiful, Crystal. Thank you very much. Anne says that's beautiful and amazing, Juanita, as well. Thanks again, Juanita. You're the very, very best. We toast you in our Mr. Lovity hashtag Masters Mantras glass that came from, and there's some green tea in it. There we go. That came from Maureen in Arizona. There it is. Mr. Lovity. I'm actually, you can see me through it. Masters Mantra. Mr. Lovity. This is really cool. Very, very nice. Thanks for the gifts, everybody. You guys are amazing. Beautiful stuff. You don't have to, but obviously the show is touching you in certain ways that go beyond expectation. Juanita, again, thank you so very, very much. Beautiful and touching. That was a wonderful gift. Christine Clifton says, thanks for a deep, meaningful conversation tonight with Queen Andrea Black. Definitely an inspiring or inspirational conversation, and music sung live, and the video clips were superb as well. She shines with Lovity. I agree. I agree. And hopefully you're now comfortably in a spot where you're resting. You're not hitting the road, Jack, or Jill in this case, right? And Wozniak says, good night, everyone. And to you as well. Kathleen, have a great night. Good night all to you as well. As we always say here on the show, you can join us 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific on the Jim Masters Show Live. Don't forget to smile. Don't forget to share the Lovity. Don't forget to find your Zen place, wherever that may be in your life. Mine, of course, is the work I do in television, radio, and stage, on camera, on air, and behind the scenes. Love it, love it, love it. Do what you love what you do. And of course, the most important is time with loving family and friends. And of course, don't forget to relax. Love one another, love yourself, and share the Lovity around the world. And breathe deeply and relax. You guys are the best. This is your host, Jim Masters. Thanking you for your time. This time till next time. We're back tomorrow night with another amazing guest. right here exclusively on the Jim Masters Show Live. Share the YouTube channel, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We would absolutely love that. Scott Davis says, cheers. Thank you, Scott, for tuning in and joining us. Mary Bishop says from Florida, good night all and take care. You as well, Mary. And Juanita says, you're an inspiration, Jim. Good night, everyone. Thank you very much. That means a great deal. I appreciate that. And your friend George Burns says good night to one and all as well. And he's definitely a lovity. And Karen Campbell Green, there is her right by the guitar, right in front of the guitar. There it is. It says, welcome to Lovity Hall. She sent this in from Nova Scotia, Canada. Share the Lovity. Welcome to Lovity Hall. Right there, front and center, Karen. You see it right there. Love it. And that is the official sign for Lovity Hall. It says, welcome to Lovity Hall. Share the Lovity. And she had an artist create that in Nova Scotia, Canada, and she sent it to us. So that was beautiful. And getting a lot of cool things on set here from everybody. Casper came in as a gift. Gilligan came in, and you guys are the best. And we're still working off all that candy that Kathleen sent us from New York. Oh my God, she sent us enough candy in that surprise box and chocolates and bunnies and everything else to carry us not only through Easter, but I think through the entire summer, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Valentine's Day next year, and all the way through Easter of next year. Sent with love, Kathleen Walker in New York City in the Big Apple. Gang, you're the best. Thanks for joining us as always. We'll be back tomorrow night right here on your favorite place for levity and entertainment, inspiring conversation, amazing guests, viewer interaction, and so much more. Don't forget, Patrick McEnroe is joining us as well very soon. Patrick McEnroe, tennis legend, ESPN commentator as well. He's going to be joining us from Celtic Woman originally. Lisa Kelly, one of the founding members of Celtic Woman. She has a wonderful dance studio in the United States. Lisa Kelly's going to be joining us as well. And there's Gabriella. There she is once again, one of our lovities. She's on that calendar that you just saw. Lots of levity on this show. All right, gang, we are a unique place, aren't we? We are a unique place. Christine says, I just got home. Such a lovely calendar, Jim. What a special gift, Juanita. Beautifully selected photos. Good night, lovely friends. To you, Jim. To you as well, Christine. Good night, Jim and everyone. Thank you for an amazing and inspiring show. My pleasure, Crystal. And Queen Andrea, loved all of your comments tonight. And kisses coming in from Kathleen Walker in New York. And hearts coming in from late night, already tomorrow in South Africa. Thank you, Juanita. You're the best. Gang, thank you. We will see you tomorrow. We'll be here. Hope you're here too. If you miss any of the shows, you can always see them all archived for you in perpetuity. Over 370 plus episodes, day in, day out, live here on the Jim Masters Show Live. You're the best. We love you all. Keep sharing the YouTube channel. Keep spreading the levity. We've got lots of great guests and cool times ahead as we continue to grow together. All right. You have a good night. Take care, and thanks for joining us. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.